Kia ora. The board want to share with you our 5-year strategy and where, after the AGM just recently held, we're at. And so I've asked a number of sector and service line leaders and national team leaders to give a quick précis of the strategy and their involvement and their goals and objectives for the next 5 years. But importantly, I want to share the journey that we've been through and just remind you all. So I'm going to hand you over to Phil to give that outline.
Tēnā koutou katoa, ngā mihi mahana ki koutou. Thanks Dave for the introduction. Since 2019 we've engaged with the team through a formal survey that included a 63% response rate. Quite encouraging and stellar in terms of the number of narrative responses we also received, which were over 3,500, and that's all been consolidated into what you're about to hear from our sector and service line leaders. And some of the biggest key themes that came through were it was all about retaining and developing our key employees and also leading and embracing change. So you're about to hear how that all unfolds in terms of the strategy which goes forward. Kia ora.
We've been working hard on the strategy to essentially align with our 3 key pillars as part of BDO in terms of leaders in our markets, leaders in innovation and advisors of the future. We've got really 2 core areas which we're focusing on in the next 12 months, which I'm really excited about, which I want to bring you along for the journey for. First one is we're developing an advisory framework which will essentially allow all you guys out there who are keen on advisory work to tap into these tools, resources and an L&D program we're going to develop to essentially make you the best advisors of the future. We're really focused on being relevant to the market, and what the market needs is really good advisors and really good technology. On the technology side of things, so we're really excited about the work we've done on the Xero Masterclass and Xero Handbook work, which is going to be loaded onto SharePoint. We've also done a lot of work around building capability, handbooks and support around the Xero Master apps, which will be rolled out later in the year. Other key initiatives on the tech side of things are some Power BI training for those around the network who are interested and keen on learning more about Power BI. We're rolling out the portal, so we have some officers who are trialling the portal at the moment, and we look to rolling out further later in the year. We've also done a couple of cool things around looking at bot technology with Wellington to essentially speed up our compliance effectiveness and allow us to embrace the cool things that comes with bot technology and that type of technology. The last thing is an IFRS reporting tool. We looked at, we think we're almost there, and we're going to roll that out later in the year. To those officers that are using really clunky IFRS reporting, we believe we've got a better solution in terms of that. So essentially our focus going back to is really on the advisory and tech side of things. We're really excited about it. We can see real tangible things we can tick off between now and the end of the year, and we want everyone across the network to come along this journey with us. We're really excited about it. I can't reinforce that enough. So I hope you look forward to rolling these initiatives out later in the year and touching base with everyone so we will embrace this. Thank you.
And new strategy, what am I excited about? I'm really excited about the innovation piece. I think importantly for me, it's about what we build together. It's an us. It's not just what we do for tax, audit and advisory. It's the engine we build that delivers our innovation piece for which we will all succeed from. So what does this mean? Now, I don't see it as necessarily meaning different. I think the law is still the same. What our clients want is possibly still the same, but with innovation we can do more with a high degree of accuracy and have fun doing it. So that's really important as well.
Well, the next 5 years I think is a really exciting time to be in the audit and assurance service line. There's a lot of growth happening in our sector. We're getting a lot of opportunities with new clients, with growing larger clients, and our reputation and brand in the market I think is very strong, and we're seeing that with the constant inflow of opportunities we're getting with proposals and new work. So it's a really exciting time to be part of that growth. Equally for us, innovation is a really critical part of what we're doing. We've implemented some new tools that we've got out of BDO Global in recent years. They're helping us be more efficient. They're also helping us though work with our clients in a much more productive way. Things like the portal product, APT Next Gen, etc. are really positioning us well in the market and helping us to really grow and to deliver an efficient audit process to our clients, which is really important. We're also seeing the growth in data analytics in the space of Power BI and some of these other tools which enable us to really understand the data that's coming out of our clients in a much more powerful and enriching way. And I think in the future you'll see us being able to use those tools in a much more effective way for us to be able to complete our audits, but also importantly to be able to provide advice to clients. And that's probably where in the strategy the leaders in our market I think comes in. We're leaders in the market in the sense that we are well known, people like working with BDO as auditors. Yes, we're independent, but that doesn't stop us building relationships with people. But importantly also, we've got the tools and the techniques now. We can start using some of these tools, rolling them out, and really positioning ourselves in the market and in the mid-market and upper mid-market as the provider with the right tools, doing effective and efficient audits. So I think it's a really exciting time. Over the next 12 months, you'll see us continuing to roll out those tools and really embed them, making sure that we've got people well trained and understood about how to use them and how to utilise them as best they can on our audits. And so we'll continue to sort of roll out the tools as they come from global and we can use them in a local setting here in New Zealand. Also continuing our L&D focus. We know audit quality is absolutely critical, and we get to audit quality by having well-trained people who understand what they're doing and have been given the right tools to deliver those audits. So really exciting times. I think there's plenty coming along, there's innovation, there's lots of growth to happen, and we've got the right positioning and the right tools to enable us to take advantage of that.
Kia ora koutou katoa, and welcome from BDO Gisborne to those of us out there in BDO New Zealand. Just a brief message on BDO New Zealand's strategic plan going forward 2021 and beyond, with a focus on being leaders in our market. I think this is an area in BDO that we can attend to with relative ease, given that we are continually passionate about our sectors. We're in the trenches with our clients and we really care about those that we work with. The challenge we have, I think, is to continue to walk our talk, but equally be brave and let the market know what we are doing, because we're doing some fantastic work out there. We need to get our message out into the market, speak authentically and speak from the heart. And I find more often than not our clients are equally open to backing up our statements. So BDO New Zealand in this space, just let our values shine and the market will see that and appreciate it. And in closing, I just want to say that as long as we all take responsibility for our own contribution to this journey, we support each other through awhi and aroha, I think BDO New Zealand is well placed to nail this part of the plan. Ka kite anō.
Hi all. Our vision for the future is a high-performance culture that is based on trust and fosters a strong sense of belonging for each person at BDO, while enabling a commitment to lifelong learning. This year, our main priorities are to refine and enhance our commitment to your learning and development. And we're particularly excited about our values refresh, which is about succinctly, collectively, and authentically articulating the fundamental beliefs upon which our decisions and behaviours are based.
Kia ora everybody. Quality permeates everything that we do at BDO. It underpins all aspects of our national strategy. It is the tone and direction set by the leaders of our firm. It is the learning and development opportunities you are provided to develop your knowledge and your skills. It is the mentoring and the coaching you receive to help you grow professionally. It's the resources you are provided to perform your work effectively and efficiently, and it is key to ensuring that your workload is always appropriate to support your overall well-being. Quality should never be just about complying or meeting the bare minimum standards. If we reach for a high standard of quality in everything we do, we will build trust and confidence in BDO. This will lead to exciting opportunities for all of us. Being recognised for producing quality work will attract quality clients. Over the next 12 months, our major initiative will be to ensure that we are all ready for the new International Quality Management Standard that is due out in December 2022. This project will have a positive impact on all of us at BDO. We're looking forward to sharing our progress with you and to continue to support you to help you achieve a high level of quality in all of your engagements.
So there you have it. You've heard from some of our sector and service line leaders and some of the national team leaders in terms of what they are going to try and achieve with you in the next 5 years. But let me talk about what I'm excited about. I'm excited for the very first time in BDO's history of having a 5-year strategy where we've outlined to you where we're going, where we want to be, and what the end game result is. And first and most importantly, it's people. If you look at our end goal in 2025, what is it that we're trying to achieve and be known for? It's our people. The well-being, the development, the diversification and inclusion, aspects that are important to the partners currently of this practice and hopefully you. And secondly, for those important and keen on numbers, yes, growth and aspiration to be 110 partners and 160 mil. But we only get there through the collaboration, cooperation and work of you. So thank you for those who participated in giving you an outline of where this strategy for 2025, the rethink of BDO, is going to be. Kia ora.